Hello and welcome back. This is Seismic Floor, and we are in stage 10 of La Vuelta. So if you've been watching up to now, you'd know it's been going okay. We've got a decent position in GC with Rigoberto Urán currently in 7th. Yeah, we've had a couple of eventful stages. Stage 7, we managed to tag on to the back of an entire team leaving the peloton. So that's worth a watch. Go back and have a look at that. And stage 9, Moreno decided that he was going to completely ignore me and just attack. So that's quite an interesting one as well. There are some pretty decent results in there as well. Worth catching up if you haven't already. But anyway, on to this stage 10, relatively flat. One for the sprinters, so we'll get Mustache, Docker and Van Aysbroek in the best possible position towards the end. Depending on where people are at the start of the race, we might see if we can get a breakaway. But it might be a little bit sort of in and out at the key points. So let's jump into it.
Welcome to Salamanca, where the university received its royal charter 800 years ago. Past scholars would no doubt be divided over who will win today's stage. The flat terrain will both favour and encourage the sprinters, but will the teams be able to control events, especially after the river Tormes is crossed? The 6-kilometre climb up to Fermoselle is over 4%, and riders will see that as ideal territory to put some distance on the peloton. After the third category, Alto la Venta de los Arribes, there will be just over 20 kilometres to the line. We'll know the name of the winner in Bermillo de Sayago.
Breakaway!
So Woods and Moreno were quite active in the last one. So we'll try and move Langeveld and Clark and see if one of them can get anywhere near the front. It's going to be a little bit active for the first few.
Several riders are attempting to break away.
Quite a big breakaway going up, but it looks like they're chasing pretty hard. Might just slot Langeveld in here to keep an eye on things. We'll stick Clark back to maintain. Everybody else can do their own thing. Mustache Docker protecting Rigoberto back here, although he's behind him at the minute. Seems quite a regular occurrence. So maybe if somebody else goes, we'll go with Simon Clark. I think we'll leave Langeveld to help with the pacing. Just move Van Aysbroek forward a little bit, so we don't have to do that too much later on. Just a little bit further forward. Just get him to stop there. Maybe a little bit too far. But it'd be fine. We can always bring Langeveld back to protect him. Oh, seeing some attacks now. Or maybe not. Jump on the back of these two then.
And he sprints away in attack.
Here we are then. Stalnov, Van Bilsen and Simon Clark chasing down Schultz and the rest of the breakaway. I haven't even looked who's in the breakaway. Brandl, Rosetto, King. King won stage 5 of the actual stage 5? Stage 4, the actual Vuelta. Gonçalves, Deschênes, Conchi, Duval, Glades. He's been in all the breaks. Timo Lezer, Tej Benut, and Thomas de Gent at the back there, just sitting on. Oh nice, it looks like I'm pulling along this group. Somebody else can have a go now. I'm guessing Van Bilsen's got somebody up the road. Has he got somebody up the road? Yes. What we'll also have to look out for in the rain are falls, because we tend to get a lot of those when it's raining. Right, where are these two gone? Why are you all the way back there? Come on. Forward. Sit here with Docker and Urán like a good boy. There we are. Or just keep falling backwards. Well done.
Several riders are on the ground, but it doesn't look too serious.
Oh, what? I'm not even looking. He's fallen over.
A rider is down.
Had we just got back into the break then as well? Oh, so some of the breaks left up there. Brandel, Therese, Tejbanu, Nick Schultz has got up to the main group. And Stalnov and Van Bilsen have been caught by the rest of the fallers. And Simon Clark's just fallen over, which is excellent. Serves me right for not watching, really, doesn't it? Right, he's back in the group there then. Let's stick him on auto. See what he wants to do. What? You're in the group, come on. You're not in front of the group. There we are. Right. Langeveld still pretty near the front. Van Aysbroek pretty near the front as well. Brake's still looking pretty fresh. See what happens at the intermediate sprint. Surprise, surprise, I wasn't actually looking at the breakaway when they went through the sprint point. Torres from Burgos, Matthias Brandel, and Tejbanu picking up some points and some time there. Let's join back and see what the chase is like. That's the peloton. Just there. Right, so I think Docker there should be protecting Van Aysbroek. Oh, that's good. I think we probably want Simon Clark a little bit further up there. Maybe Michael Woods as well. Okay, let's try and stick them together. Whoa, Woods, come back. Let's try and keep them relatively close. It's coming down to about 2 minutes. Let's see if I can get Moreno to the front of the group. And then, when we go up that climb on the other side, let's see what he can do. Okay, Langeveld's getting some water. Here we are. Danny Moreno, are you ready to do some business? I think he's quite up there. Well, he's falling back now as well. Oh, I think we're going to see some splits here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That peloton's come back pretty quickly though. Still 5k to the top of the climb. Nibley's right up here. Van Aysbroek doing nicely over that climb. He's probably going to need to recover pretty quickly though.
Only 15 kilometers left.
You're going to have to get to the front, Docker. With your majestic moustache.
We're into the last 5 kilometers.
That was a little bit of a waste, but there we are. Right, Woods. Let's just slow this down a touch, shall we? Right, Van Aysbroek, you need to follow him. And you need to follow him. Let's give everybody some juice.
The escapees have surrendered. The pack gave them no chance. And the final sprint is off. Who's going to be the first to the line today?
Completely boxed in there, but it looks like, despite all my effort,
Victory for Peter
Uran and
Sagan.
Woods are doing pretty well there. Just left Van Aysbroek far too far back. Another 7th position for Uran. Yeah, that wasn't the best of stages there. We got some decent finishes, but I mean we've got 4 in the top 20 there. But Van Aysbroek should have been a lot further forward, considering how we got over that last climb. Right, so let's have a quick look at the general. Very little change there. Rigoberto still in 7th. Sprint points, he's joint 11th there. which is an interesting place to be. Mountains, Michael Woods has been our best performer so far. You stand-ins pretty much the same as stage 9, as is the team classification. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please feel free to leave a like or a comment, or subscribe to the channel if you're new. But for now, thank you for watching.